Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope everything is superb with you guys, as it is pretty good with me, as you can see on the beginning of these reps here when I'm warming up. That is some explosive power you're seeing right there, and you're going to see a quite solid session coming up here. A lot of volume, a lot of explosiveness, and a lot of strength, progression, and everything that you want to see, right? So with that said, please give this video a big like and subscribe if you have not already. It literally takes 1 second and it helps me out tremendously in growing this channel, helping other people see these videos and helping other people reach their fitness goals that they're so passionate about. So today, oh man, today, just looking at this footage, it makes me happy and it makes my heart and soul warm. Now, enough talk there though. This session, it literally was, it just felt great. It was something else. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, that is not all I'm going to say. I'm going to deep dive a little more into it. But that was a good session today. And looking back at this footage, it looks even better than it felt. So I'm happy to see that. Sometimes it feels pretty good and you're like looking at the footage and that form, you're like, is that me? Is that me doing that? That was not the case today. So I'm really happy with that. These reps, I mean, I think it's never looked better. Honestly, looking at these reps just like this, it looks really, really solid, going down all the way there and getting that lat squeeze on the top, as well as getting well above there with the added weight. This is the best weighted form I think I've seen. So it's really nice to see the progress with the weights, with the reps, but also with the form when doing the weighted reps, if that does make sense. So after the initial warm-up set that you saw there in the beginning of the video, the first set I just did a set of 10, I believe, to warm up the joints, warm up the back, the forearms, get those pathways going to prime my body for this weighted session that I'm doing. After that warm-up set, I strapped on the 20-kilo plate. You know what time it is, you know what's up, guys. And I did a 12 by 9 with the weighted pull-ups. 12 sets of 9 reps, all the way to 108 actually, if you do the math. So quite a big session there with, a plate added as well. It was really nice to get done with this workout too, quite a euphoric feeling when you're feeling good like this and I wasn't hitting a PR, but I was, in my opinion, kind of with the way the reps looked and how everything felt, it felt like I was hitting a PR. Also, getting in on that PR talk, I did do it in, I think, like 45 minutes. It was not above 45 minutes. So that is better than I've ever done it. Could have been that I was with myself. I wasn't talking with anybody. I was just getting it done. Long day at work, want to get back home. So, I mean, there's external factors here that's maybe motivating me to just get up on the bar, getting it done. But it's also nice to see that I'm capable of doing that in situations and that my sets and my reps don't, let out. My form doesn't fail me, let me down in that sense. So that is really nice to see too. I'm just looking at this form and I'm really happy with the progress here. If you've been watching my channel and a few videos prior to this one, you will know that I am, aiming hard for that 10 by 10 with 20 kilos added. And right now I've been doing sets of 9 with 20 for the last couple sessions. I believe this is my 3rd time doing it. And I sort of have a mental cue here for when I add weight. I know that 10s will probably be a little hard for me right now because 9s can get kind of difficult towards the later sets there. So my mental cue is get the work done with this workload with at least 2 different grips. This method allows me to perform the same weight at least 2 times without me adding weight or adding resistance, adding to that stimulus too quickly, too fast. So that's a good way of training in my opinion. I have had a history of, kind of going too hard too quick, which will bite you in the butt afterwards. So learn from your mistakes and, improve accordingly, improve in ways that are more efficient and more smart from a training standpoint, right? Be nice to your body while pushing yourself, if that makes sense. So the time I did weighted pull-ups before this session, I did 12 by 9 as well, but I did neutral grip. And that was the first time I did 12 by 9, I believe. So I've done it now in neutral grip and I've done it in standard shoulder width grip. So with that said, I could potentially go up to 10 by 10 or at least try for it, maybe get 3 by 10, 4 by 10, whatever, as long as I can, and then start doing 9s, 8s, 7s, whatever to get to the 100 reps. That could be a way of transitioning into the 10 by 10, or just keep doing this, working on my form. We'll see. It depends sort of how I feel for that day. If I feel like I can fly through walls, I might give it a go. But also, you shouldn't expect to do that, because going from a 12 by 9 to a 10 by 10 is harder than you think, because there's a lot of reps there and a lot of endurance and a lot of strength that is on the table, and you have to grab it and you have to sort of attack it hard, as well as executing in a way that's safe for you. Oh man, I want to get there next session. Believe me, I do. But as I said, we'll see. Potentially I might get there, so stay tuned. But I want to get there soon. I want to get there soon, but I want to get there smart as well. So next session, or if it's next month, it's whatever. But we're going to get the work done, and we're going to get there in time. But now I've been too excited talking about the weighted pull-ups themselves. If you watched all the clips here while I've been doing the voiceover, I've done a lot of volume of primarily back work after the 100 pull-ups themselves. So what I did was I went straight to the seated cable rows. I did a 3x12 there. Then I went straight to the tricep pushdown. That was the only exercise I did that was not back. So it was a back day with like very little triceps movement as well, just to sort of get an even balance there. I felt I hadn't done triceps in a while, so part of my auto regulation there was getting a few sets of triceps in. I believe I did 4 sets of 12 with the triceps. Then I went straight into the lat pull down and lat pullover superset. As you guys know, I'm a huge advocate of and a huge fan of. So I do that as a finisher sort of. And I got pretty strong on that one. I did the close grip. I got 70 kilos for 4 sets. And then I did the pullover. I don't know what it was, 40 kilos. I have no idea. It's not important with the pullover. It's important to get good form. And it's important that you do it right after the pull down to get that stimulus. Kind of a bodybuilding way of training. Really, really highly effective in my opinion. You should try it out. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Super good for building your back strength and hypertrophy. I said that was a finisher, but that was a lie. I did this exercise that I just completed here that you can see on the screen. I did this as well, and this is sort of a seated cable single arm lat pull down, if that makes sense. I go first on the left and then on the right, banging out for like 4 sets of 12, really isolating each side of the lats there. Super great finisher, getting that great pump, very low rest time in between. Try it out. Try this workout out. Really good workout. I'll have it in the description if you're interested in checking it out. With that said though, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. Please leave a big like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, I will see you in the next video.